It's a bit different. Usually for second channel, I tend to post gameplay stuff, but today I want to talk about certain hotel I made with a bunch of friends back in Minecraft Beta 1.7.3, and I have a guest with me today, Flaming.
Hi.
A bit of context for this world is I think it was around 2021 or 2020. I forget the year exactly, but it was when the highest version at the time was 1.16, I think, right? Something,
Uh,
something along the
I think
lines
it
of
was
that.
1.17.
One of those two. But like, we didn't. I don't know about everyone else, but I and a couple of other server members at the time, we didn't really have fun with the later versions because there's a multitude of reasons, but for me, it's just it wasn't really fun because people would like get to the end within 2 days, and it was like why bother? And it just they also did not run very well, and you had to get like so many mods for it to run well. And like one of our members, like Boxer, like you might know him from my videos for being the background artist. He how do I say this nicely? He had a terrible laptop that could barely run Minecraft in the later versions, or anything for that matter. Like he could run like anything with Chrome open, it would probably die on him, you know? So
Mm.
we were thinking like obviously we want to do something else. So and since I hosted all the servers because I was a huge nerd who knew how to run servers back then, we decided on a beta 1.7.3 server because at the time
Oh,
because beta Minecraft is, I don't know if a lot of people remember, we all know what Minecraft is, but the beta versions are a lot different. Like for starters, if you're seeing the footage right now, there's no hunger bar, it's just health and armor, and it's just like you remember the pocket editions, right?
hmm
Like you remember the light ones too, or just the regular pocket edition?
just the regular
Yeah,
ones.
but the older this is specifically for light versions, but for ones who had the full versions, like the older Pocket Edition versions didn't really have a hunger meter. It was basically exactly like the beta you're seeing right now. That's basically the beta versions of Minecraft, kinda, at least to me. And like, obviously, there's not a lot to do compared to the later versions, but something about it just always kept us going. So we obviously needed something to do because there's no end in this version. It's only the Nether and the main world, and you don't have as much of the customizability, right? So what we did is throughout the course of like various weeks and months, we would basically make our own hotel of sorts, which you can see over here. Fleming, where are you?
I am, well, when we quit a long time ago, I was nowhere near the hotel.
Okay, let me try to TP.
I'm here.
Okay, I see that was okay. So come out, Fleming, out here, outside. Okay, so this is the hotel we made. The combined efforts of I think like 8, 10 people. I forget how many, but like it was basically a group effort. I think we were all focusing on one area, we're getting resources. A couple people were just doing their own thing. Like come here, Fleming, behind.
Mm.
This one in particular, this one hotel was made by. So I don't remember the context behind this, but I think we jokingly didn't let him in the hotel, or either he just said fuck it and made his own cave, and you get whatever the hell this is, which is funny. I remember specifically there was a creeper that came here and blew up, and we were all walking outside, and it was like he was mourning the loss of his cave. Surprisingly, that never happened to our hotel. It almost did, but the worst was the outside. But here you have the hotel. I don't think there's a name for it, but there probably is. Maybe the sign over there. It's just called the fucking Mario Hotel. Okay, that's the name we went with apparently.
Mario
We,
Hotel was such a great hotel.
I mean, yeah, but this hotel is basically our combined effort of a month, I think, and it certainly took some time, and because I wanted to do something for the second channel, I figured why not do a tour, you know? I know it's an old Minecraft version, but hey, I found it interesting. Why not? So, If we go here first, we have the first rooms. This one is a free room because I don't know if this was ever taken or if it's just we made the even amount of rooms and it's like, oh shit, maybe someone will take this room. That never happened.
No, no, no.
And it's not gonna happen
The
anytime
sign gives
soon.
all the context.
Yeah, so just at this point it's just Gumball is, and speaking of, you see the sign here that says spot if you don't wanna live next to Gumball, and this, or Gumball, or Trenton as he's called by, he was one of the members here. This was his room. He was also, a lot of people like to make fun of him because he was kind of weird, but at the same time he was also one of us at the time. Nothing much really. But you go up to the second rooms. One of my favorite things about these rooms is how like you can separate the creative people from the people who didn't care. Like Jem's room, fanboy crib. I'm not sure who put this sign. I don't think I put this sign up here. I think it was someone else who put fanboy crib because I don't think it was me. But I have no clue who it was. I think it was an inside joke too. But here it's just not much. You can see obsidian, water flowing. A nice thing about these hotels though is that someone put a balcony in like every fucking room, and it's great for some reason. And then Fossil's room, and then we go to the third floor, and I think this is when the real shit. I mean, first you have the free room, just free spot.
I think this was mine before.
And this one, maybe it was. Did you move? I forget. It's been long.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Like a long way that way.
I see. Okay, but this next room is a Farpoint and Moments room. They both shared a room for some reason. I think it's because they both were working together and like going out and whatever. Like they both basically stuck together the entire duration of this world's lifespan. And you can tell these guys are probably like, you can see the cakes, that's how this room is way more decorated. You can tell these guys knew the game more than us. Compared to the rest of us who are just like your basic shit. The basic shit.
True.
And this one, Minnie's room, is one of our other friends as well. He didn't really play as much, and he's a YouTuber as well. But I think like the occasional time he did play, he just kind of did his own thing as well. But I like the others, like a rule we had, like it was some sort of unspoken rule. Like if you joined this world, unless you made your own cave, if you were gonna reside in this hotel, you had to contribute. And I think everyone did, in some way, little or small. And then Wolfie's room. The best room in all of Romania. 15 millimeters away from the metro tower. I have no clue what this is, but it's probably a joke I don't get. But the Wolfie was also, it was a recurring gag word because he's from Romania, and Romania is Romania. We like to joke about it often, but I don't have anything against the place, so please don't kill me on the comments for that. And then the fifth floor. First you have Boxer's room. This guy, Boxer, was basically, he was like, I guess he was the lead of this whole hotel. Like, I think either he did most of the work or he started it. I know he started it, like, when we first made this world. I didn't think the hotel was in mind. I think what happened is that we just kind of like, we were roaming around until we started digging like land with shovels, and then this entire thing spawned for some reason. I don't remember. It was something along the lines of that. As you can see, he has a dog too. Again, separate the real players from the ones who were very casual. I don't remember. Much of this world is like, it's kind of weird coming back to this. And then you have Delta's room. He was basically also, he called himself the fucking CEO, but he was also like the second lead or the co-lead. I don't know. It's just like he was also one of the people who main contributors to the hotel. And then up here you have the balcony, which is, well, it's a balcony. There's a bunch of torches to keep out the monsters, but
It's also quite unfinished.
yeah, I don't think we ever finished this. It would be cool to see this finished, but as the world stands, this is pretty much the hotel. But Fleming, do you know where your room is of sorts, or is it like outside of here?
It's a bit of a walk outside.
Why not do it? Fuck it. It can't be that far, I hope.
But before we go, I think I remember something I built.
Okay, go ahead. It's a tour after all, might as well. If it gets nut, I can just put it up today anyways. OP commands.
You may want to speed up this walk, though.
Do you know the context behind this? Cause I don't remember.
Oh, Flux's internet died every night around 2
1 a.m.,
my
2 a.m.
time.
Time zone's weird, but basically 1 a.m., 2 a.m. at his time. It still does this, but basically when he would play with us, because he's in Brazil, right? We're all in different countries or different parts of the world, and time zones are a bit, so we would often play when it would be night for Bloxer, right? And the thing with Bloxer is when it ever hit 2 a.m. or 1 a.m., his internet would die, right? Or it would last a few minutes, then he would just disconnect because his internet gets cut off, right? So
Uh-huh.
what we did, so what I assume happened here is while he was gaming like in this spot, I assume his internet died, so this grave was created.
Oh no, me and Farpoint ran all the way over here so that way he cannot find the grave.
Oh, and then Mazaf Zavelia, that was his. I don't know if it is, but that was his Minecraft name. It's still Bloxer, but it's an interesting piece of it's an interesting piece of history, really. All right,
Really?
you want to go forward?
Uh-huh.
Do you have a crib even? Is there
Wait, what?
is there a flaming crib even?
Yes, there is.
Oh,
It's
boy.
unfinished, and the creeper blew it up as soon as I appeared.
Ah, oops.
And here we are at the Flaming May Gaming crib.
Interesting. Why was it so far? Like genuine question.
Well, you see, I wanted to be a farmer, you know?
I see.
And here's the property construction I told you about.
It's not that bad. It's not like it was the inside.
Here's my dog. I named him Jeff, I think. There isn't much to
Oh, hold up. I need to
Mm.
reset. Okay, there we go. Just made a day, but yeah.
there isn't much to go over.
I mean,
Here's the
yeah.
kitchen, which just doesn't really have much in it.
Morsels. Oh, I need food. I need to restore my health. There we go.
Oh wait, that had food in it?
Yeah, there's like a couple of food, pork chops in there. You can't stack food, but because they restore health, I can see why.
Yeah.
It is weird playing without a hunger bar, though. Yeah, this world is like, okay, but other than that, I don't think there's really much to say about this world, but it's more of an interesting piece of history, I think. Like, I don't know, like, if I had to put my thoughts in this world, it would just be like, it was just nice. Like, beta Minecraft is missing a lot. It can be kind of annoying to run unless you're using a different launcher, but I feel like it has a vibe that's unmatched by the later versions of Minecraft, especially because, like, it was just like, it's a simple game, really. Like, I'm not saying Minecraft is complicated now, but this was like before a time of like any enhancements and all that. I think it was just like get the biggest tool, get the diamond swords and like armor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just like build your dream house or whatever. Like that's what I find charming about the beta versions. What do you think? Like, what are your thoughts, if you have any to say?
Hmm. It's definitely a work of art.